In CSGO, I was like I really enjoyed using the op. And like when I made a move to Valorant. The first thing I googled up was like, what's the best agent to use the operator, and like everything showed me Jett, and I tried Jett and I fell in love with it. Because like I'm very aggressive and like an aggressive player, and like being aggressive and being mobile at the same time is like a huge bonus. That's like the best pair you can have. Aggressive plus mobility. You can do anything you want, go anywhere you want, and still be alive by getting a frag or two. Jet is, depending on how you use Jet, it's probably useful on like every single map. It's best for maps like Breeze, Icebox, especially if you use an operator, because the map is huge. Like the map is very big, and it has so many structures in the map that like you can climb onto, you can updraft into, and take weird angles and do all sorts of aggressive plays that your opponents won't probably expect. I use jet smokes usually to block angles or like block certain angles, especially when I'm like running out of sight or when I'm creating space on a side. When I'm attacking a certain side, I use my smokes to confuse the enemy and dash into one of my smokes, and then just go and entry frag for my team and clear the site for them. I don't really use updraft much. The only time I use it is to either double updraft from like certain angles, like mid in ice box to peak beaming, or else getting on top of generator and double updrafting to peak aiming. I use updraft that way, I guess, and then to go on certain angles where other agents can't. That's basically how I use updraft to go on like very unexpected angles and get myself a frag and run away from there. Oh, I use tailwind to like peek into my opponent's crosshair and usually get my one tap, or like I hit with my operator and then just like dash away. Like tailwind basically allows you to be very mobile and like peek into any angle I want. Because like you can peek any angle and just like dash away. It's like so convenient, and it's like kind of overpowered. But then that's for Jet. Or Blade Storm could be very useful on like eco rounds, especially right? Like your entire team is in eco. You just buy yourself light or heavy shield, and you use a Blade Storm, and you ask for your team support, and you just try to demolish the enemy. I mean, I've seen many Jets like just use Blade Storm, and even myself, like you completely demolish the enemy team on your own by with your team support, of course. Almost turns around the game sometimes. Winning a Thrifty is a huge competitive play. It's kind of funny, but then I think I enjoy more playing against opponent Jets, because like I'll have a certain idea what they're going to do, and it's very easy to counter them. And I don't really like to play against agents like Raze that can jump on your face, or Reina, Phoenix, basically all flashers and initiators. It's kind of annoying, but then if you know how to counter them properly, then it's no big deal. It's very easy. I basically like initiators in my team, like having someone like Breach, or a controller like Omen with flashes is very useful, because like it creates so much chaos for the enemy team. If they use their ability properly, it creates so much chaos in their team, which I can easily capitalize on. As a jetman, it's important that you open up the site for your team. You create space for your team so that they can work with the space and like capitalize the entire round and make the round in their favor, right? So like as a jetman on an attacking side, you're most likely expected to like enter sites, maybe get the first frag, and like open and make up the space in the site for your team to work with. And like on defending side, you can take an operator, peek an angle, peek like an unexpected aggressive angle, and get a easy early pick and fall back with your tailwind, or even use your smokes to like help you escape from certain weird angles. For your aim, I would like recommend you to like just like hop into range and whip your blades from out, and then just like go around killing bots by doing like dash, updraft, being on the air, jumping around like the entire range and just killing the bots. Really help you on how you use a blade storm and help you connect those shots. And you can use aim labs or even Kovac to like improve your reflexes and your muscle memory and stuff like that, to help you improve your aim and your hopping and everything. Of course, deathmatch is a must. You should always deathmatch. I can't say it's a must, but then you should deathmatch. Use your operator, use your rifle, peek certain angles. And for myself, even I do the same. I deathmatch. I go to range. I use aim labs, Kovacs, not like very frequently, but then I do use it sometimes. And I go into custom, and then see like where my dash can reach up to, updraft, weird angles and stuff like that, and how to pick like a certain angle, make like entry route for myself.